Hi everybody, we're revisiting a plant that I talked to you about earlier in the spring when this thing was just covered in yellow flowers. This is berberis nevinii. It's an incredible local species in a sense. It actually doesn't come from San Diego, but it does grow as nearby as Riverside County. Incredibly underrated, incredible landscape utility. This is one of the most amazing drought-hardy plants that has a profuse bloom show, as well as even ornamentation from all of this fruit that it's loaded with now. This has not been an incredible seed collecting year across the board. Some plants didn't even come up because of the drought this year. And so we obviously have been limited in our ability to collect seeds, which you might know is one of my favorite things to do. It's a little bit of an obsession, even admittedly. This plant is defying all of that. Our seasonal expectations have gone out the window as I walk up to this plant, which is covered in thousands of fruits. And each one of these has several little seeds inside. Part of gardening in a way where we're trying to foster habitat means not taking everything. So we're gonna leave a significant portion of this fruit on the plant, not only so that our visitors can come and see this thing in its full fruitful glory, after hopefully seeing it in full flowering glory, but also because these are a favorite of wildlife like birds in particular. Red berries are some of the favorites of birds, and this happens to be a wonderful, productive native species rather than some of the invasive candidates out there that birds will go to, if not for having something as amazing as this shrub right next to me. I noticed that some of the redder berries are starting to pucker a little bit. They're starting to prune in a little sense. And what that indicates is that they are ready to collect. And what we want to do, given that we don't have an extensive history on this individual, we want to use this for horticultural purposes. And what that means is growing a whole lot more of them and trying to get these out into gardens such as your own. So please come by, take a look at this berberis nevinii, which will have a few less fruits on it by the time you get here, because I'm going to be actively taking some of this amazing seed stock here. But look at this as a friend, and one that you may just not know yet. But if you want to work with hardy plants that reliably flower, that will hang tough in your landscape for many, many years, you really should be looking at something like berberis nevinii. And one of the places that you're going to be able to find that in the near future will be the San Diego Botanic Gardens gift shop.